Go ahead, grab your coffee. Let's have a quiet talk. Guys, there come a point in life where you stop worrying about what people think. Not because you don't have a story to tell, and not because you don't have a valid reason or valid reasons for the choices you've made. For me, it was never about explaining myself. The truth is, I have always been a private person. I never believed that everything in my life needed to be shared. What happened inside my marriage was my business. What happened inside my home was my business. And what happened within my family was my business. I felt no obligation to explain every detail to people who were not living my life. But something interesting happens when you choose privacy. People start filling in the gaps, they fill in the blanks. When they do not have information, they create information. When they do not know the facts, they create theories. When they do not know the story, they write one of their own. And before long, people are discussing a version of your life that you barely recognize. I experienced that after my divorce. I experienced it when certain family relationships changed. I experienced it when people noticed things were different but did not know why. Some people assumed they knew what happened. Others decided they knew who was right and who was wrong. And the funny thing was, many of them had no idea what they were talking about. They were working from assumptions, pieces, rumors, observations, and sometimes pure imagination. At first, that really bothered me, not because I wanted to explain myself, but because nobody likes to be misunderstood. Nobody likes hearing people speak with confidence about things they know very little about. But over time, I learned something. People are going to think what they want to think. Some people will misunderstand you even when they have all the facts. So, what chance do you have when they have only half of the story? The realization changed something in me. I stopped feeling responsible for correcting every assumption. I stopped feeling responsible for managing every opinion. I stopped feeling responsible for making sure everyone understood my side. Because the truth is, some people are not looking for understanding, they are looking for a story. And if you do not provide one, they will create one. That is when I learned the power of a simple phrase: let them think what they want. Not because they are right, not because I agree with them, not because I have given up, but because my peace became more important than their opinion. You see, the older I get, the more I understand that peace is valuable. You do not protect your peace by winning every argument. You do not protect your peace by correcting every rumor. And you certainly do not protect your peace by chasing every misunderstanding. You protect your peace by knowing who you are. You protect your peace by knowing your truth. And you protect your peace by understanding that not everyone is entitled to the details of your life. Some chapters are private. Some experiences are sacred. Some stories belong only to the people who live them. And that is okay. Today, when I hear assumptions, I don't rush to explain them. When people draw conclusions, I do not rush to correct them. When people create their own versions of events, I remind myself of something important. They were not there. They did not live it, and they do not need to understand every detail for me to continue living my life. At this stage in my life, I am no longer interested in convincing people. I am interested in protecting my peace. So if people want to think they know the whole story, let them think it. If they want to create their own explanation, let them create it, because I know my truth. And these days, that is enough.